The Phoenix Suns really want Eric Gordon and KJ Martin. And it's been coming out that KJ Martin's been on the Phoenix Suns radar since the summer. Shout out Jake Fisher of Yahoo Sports for this information, but let's get right into it. So basically, KJ Martin's a guy who plays small forward, power forward. Then you got Eric Gordon, a guy who, is a swingman, can play shooting guard, and even if they needed to, if they wanted to go small, he could probably place a little bit of wing. But the Phoenix Suns need help off the bench, especially with the injuries that they're having. And Jay Crowder's still here. So let's talk about, can they get themselves KJ Martin? They made a deal and they almost had a deal go through between the Bucks, the Suns, and the Rockets. But the problem was the holdup was the picks. They had the deal in place. It was sending Eric Gordon and KJ Martin to the Suns, Jay Crowder to the Bucks, and I believe like Grayson Allen and picks to the Rockets. And the Rockets were like, no, we don't want 4 second-round picks. We want 2 first rounds. We want a first-round pick for each player. So this deal, I believe, will get done. It's more of a matter of when, not and I think the Suns will be willing to give up a first pick for KJ Martin and Eric Gordon, which combined they make, I believe the amount that they make is like 21 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pulling up the numbers right here to verify my claim, as Eric Gordon currently the highest paid player, making 19.56. Then you got Kenyon Martin, aka KJ Martin, and give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. So, and KJ Martin makes 1.78, so that brings you to about $21 million a year, and that means that if they did any deal, the Phoenix Suns, $21 million. How do you get there? Okay, because if you're Phoenix, that's not like chump change. Okay, $21 million is interesting. Jay Crowder only makes 10.1. So this is going to have to include Landry Shamet and/or Landry Shamet in this deal. So the thought process is that if you send Jay Crowder to, you probably have to, oh my God, I see how this would go down. So you'd hope that either Landry Shamet or Dario Saric would be accepted by the Rockets. You send Jay Crowder to the Bucks, and you get yourself Eric Gordon. And I think this could be a great deal for them. Like, they would benefit greatly. So the big holdup in this deal is the picks. And the thought is okay, if the Suns can only give up 1 pick, and then they can convince the Bucks, hey Bucks, instead of 4 second-round picks, just send a heavily protected first-rounder way down the road to the Rockets. We'll send 1 more. So the Rockets get 2 picks, both protected, and Jay Crowder goes to the Bucks, and then the Suns get KJ Martin and Eric Gordon for Landry Shamet and Jay Crowder, or Jay Crowder and Dario Saric, which I think is fine because Jay Crowder, he hasn't had an impact, and Kenyon Martin, KJ Martin, will replace Jay Crowder and help alleviate the loss of Cam Johnson and help out Torrey Craig and Josh Okogie, while Eric Gordon would alleviate the loss of Landry Shamet or Dario Saric, plus Jay Crowder from last year, but also help Cameron Payne out, who we've seen. Cameron Payne's not a bad player, but when they ask him to shoulder the load, he's not necessarily the guy you want shouldering the load. Nothing against him. It's just there's levels to this, and he's a good high-level backup point guard, but it's a spot starter. So I think it's interesting as all hell. And I think, look, let me know your thoughts, and what would you guys do if you were the Phoenix Suns, Houston Rockets? Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's just figuring out what each representatives want and what they believe is, the correct value for said player. So it's just interesting to see how that will play out. But yeah, I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think is going to end up happening? Do you think KJ and, our man Eric Gordon stay, or do they go? But that's basically it for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I do want to see how this all plays out. I'm actually quite keen about it, so let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any video ideas you want to hear or see, just let me know, and I'll be out of here for the rest of the day and just milking this till I believe we got to get to a few more seconds and we're good to go. But that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye, everybody. Deuces.